do not fear you. However, they do fear an S on the end of you. Us. They do not fear me, but they do fear a replacement of the M with a W. We. They fear unity. They fear you and I doing it. Why? Because together we have more, because we're stronger as a people. Together we have more strength to combat the evil. Put our heads together and we can increase our intellect. We can learn more from one another than any search engine on the internet, as long as the conversations are right. Conversations which were intended to elevate us all to higher heights. See me? I got two hands. And with these two hands, I'll only ever get the best part of two chances at grabbing any one opportunity. But together we have an unlimited amount of hands, therefore an unlimited amount of chances at grabbing an opportunity when we work as a community. But a community is solely based on unity. And I'm seeing too much division. Too many men walking around with closed vision. The world in which we live is a very confusing place, but instead of trying to make sense of the confusion, we find it much easier just to hide his face behind a book. Nah, sorry, I didn't mean to say a book. Because if it was a book, then we might actually learn something to make us want to give a fuck. I meant to say Facebook. Where we can create amateur characters of ourselves, but drenched in perfection. Upload pictures of great times, but they don't really represent us. No Instagram filter can filter out your obvious look of loneliness. No status update can really illustrate your feeling of hopelessness that is setting in your heart. We're constantly visualizing a better future, but for some reason, this future never seems to start. But all you need to do is stop and think, and that answer will hit you faster than you can blink. There's something wrong. You can hear it in the vocals of a singer's song, in the lyrics of a rapper's rap. The same reason why young kids seem to feel it's necessary to walk around with knives and straps, knuckle dusters and bats, beefing with man from different area codes, regardless of the fact that we've all been raised in similar roads, where single mothers will raise our brothers, but our brothers seem to feel a certain level of rejection, a level of resentment felt from the moment of their conception, having them seeking guidance from man that call them diamonds, but treat them like dirt. They don't give a fuck about them times when you hurt. Just as long as you've sought the grade, you give them the money that you've made. That's not a relationship. That's some salesman type shit. And we've also been dealing with poverty, mental health issues, drugs and unemployment, circumstances that makes it hard to feel enjoyment. Now, these circumstances might not apply to everybody, but they certainly apply to somebody. And if in these words you hear some level of truth, then I'm speaking to you. And I'm begging you, please, can we start working together to find a cure for this disease? For far too long, we found it far too easy to turn us back to the storm. Ants live in colonies. Lions live in prides. Birds live in flocks and bees live in hives. But we find it so fucking easy to walk past the homeless as we live our separate lives. We need to reform our education. Teach our young ones to despise discrimination. Help each other to raise to our full capabilities. Or am I just a man on stage talking shit? Because if that's what you think, then you're the very same reason why the world is the way it is. I'm not claiming the title of a saint. I'm just saying that I'm a man who's willing to change. And I'm just asking you, well, are you willing to do the same? Thank you very much.